20-day-old account. How much you want to bet we get an LD5 here? Probably should not set expectations that high at the beginning. We're not going to get an LD5. Don't get too crazy. We might get some fun units, but this is Papa Emeritus V's account on the Europe server. He had, well, let's just start, let's take a look at what he has. I mean, obviously very decent for 20 days, but he has played before. He had an account. I don't know what happened to it, but he does not have access to it anymore, his old account. So he started a new one, and he challenged himself to not do any summons for, or did he say not do any summons at all? Let's take a look. Start over. Challenge myself to make it through the first month without summoning mystical scrolls. Oh, mystical scrolls. Okay. I limited myself to farmable and monsters and unknown scrolls. A kind of free-to-win play style. Free-to-win style playthrough. I would like you to summon for you if you're still doing Saturday morning summons. If you don't mind, go through and check my progress. First Lucian! Wow, that's pretty big. Some of the 3 stars are new. Yeah, nice. As we see, like, the farmable 3 stars are new. That's just wild. It's a little bit extra fun to see. And he counts. Look at this. It's farmable units. Wild. No Kali. First Kali. Congratulations. I should use Kali more. New on all the 3 stars. Not all the 3. All the 4 stars. Many of the 3 stars. Wild to see so many new units. That's really nice. There's a certain kind of charm still in. Well, last I checked, it might be different nowadays, but there's a certain kind of charm to go through the beginning of the game again, or beginning of any game, really. Maybe I shouldn't say. Maybe not any game, but. There's a certain kind of, like, it's the simplicity of it. It's not like you don't have to worry about, like, endgame RTA and rune efficiency. You're like, I'm just trying to get through scenario and beat the whatever. Oops. My bad. I get animated and I start doing this, and then all kinds of nonsense happens. He's hoping for a Tashar, I think he said, right? Oh, best monster in the game, Ryan. Very nice, very nice. You know, he has an attack power buff and a defense break. Don't know if you knew that. My biggest love was Tashar. She was my first ever Nat 5 on my old account. Hopefully you can pull one of them. Excuse me. That was one of the first Nat 5s I got, actually, on my account. She wasn't quite as good back then. Definitely got better over time, but it was like one of the more dud Nat 5s. Well, actually, no, it still did decent damage back in the beginning, right? It did decent damage. It's just better now. So it wasn't a complete that. I was excited to get whatever. Back in the day, the first year of playing Summoner's War did not get any Nat 5s. Took me a year to get Vanessa. I was very excited about that. Got Vanessa, got Eladriel, Brandy. I'm like, okay, I'm not getting the greatest, the ones that I really wanted, but, you know, I'll take it. I abused Vanessa so much. Vanessa was used everywhere. Not everywhere. Vanessa was used in every single arena offense team. Every single arena offense team. I was like, Vanessa, Bernard, Kali. It's like not even the stuff you would expect. But, well, maybe half expect. But, like, I think the team that I was using at the very beginning when I first got Vanessa, because I didn't have anything else. I was just like, we got to do whatever we got to do. I didn't have a second Lucian. It took me years to get a second Lucian. New players, man, they don't understand the struggle. It was years to get a second Lucian. That was one of the things that kept people playing so long, is that it was hard to do anything in Summoner's War. Like, you want a 6-star rune, get ready to farm for a week for just a 6-star rune. People were keeping 5-star runes like crazy. Like, that was just the thing. It's like, hey, you see a 4-star rune every once in a while. Congratulations. Brand new Wind Beast Monk. Watch, it's like, already. There couldn't be a dupe. Do they even have any? This might be the first Nat 5 on this account. Let's see, because he didn't summon any Mysticals before. So how would he have gotten a Nat 5 before? Right? I mean, aside from, obviously, fusion. He's doing pretty good with the fusions, though. Look at this. He's got multiple homunculus. He's got some of these other fusion units. It's pretty good for 20 days. It's quite a lot. Well, there's also the there's the new player rewards, new player benefits, but yeah, still. Do we have enough to get one? I didn't ask him, I just did it. We got a Transcendence too. I would talk about games that are coming out. Well, we've been kind of doing that in other videos. There's a game that I noticed coming out soon called Havoc. It is nothing like Summoner's War at all, so don't get too excited. Or maybe get excited if you don't want Summoner's War. So it reminds me kind of old school Counter-Strike and Team Fortress. It is a tactical team-based first-person shooter that introduces a semi-destructible environment, adding a new level of strategy to the genre. But it's simple, but it looks simple and probably well. It looks like it's probably well made. It's just simple art style, done right. Looks like they're focusing on the gameplay rather than the trying to make things ridiculous. So, but I think it could add a nice little element of first living armor. Nice little element to things. It just reminds me of like old school Counter-Strike and Team Fortress in the very beginning. And for me, I don't know, I'm old, so it's refreshing. It's like, ooh. Destroy walls to reach their targets, engage in other various tactical experiences. Coming out in 3 days, well, 3 days from now. So. See what else we get. I want to play more of Yowling. I played the demo for whatever we saw on video, but aside from that, really have not gotten a chance to play it. The devs emailed me. They were like, "Oh, you want?" They emailed me right after the video. I didn't get a chance to check it. They're like, by the time I checked, they're like, "Oh, you want early access? You know, a couple days early before the game is released. Just, you know, if you're gonna post videos on it, the embargo date is this." And I'm like, I am looking at this after the game is released already, so it really doesn't matter at this point. But I still appreciate the email. I also appreciate that they actually looked at the YouTube account and they're like, "How do we email him?" And instead of just trying to, I don't know, they actually paid attention. Sometimes people do that. It's wild. It's wild. Half the time they don't, though. Half the time the wrong thing is in the wrong spot. And it's all asking for favors. Although I suppose the Yowling developers didn't need to ask for favors since I already did the favor before they even contacted me. They're like, "Yeah, could you play this game?" Never mind. He's already played a game, made a video on it. We don't need to ask him to do anything. Let's just give him early access as a thank you. I like that though. You know, that's one of the things the Arknight devs they did that as well. They did something similar. We did videos talking about Arknights, showing Arknights, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is a really cool game. I really like this, etc., etc." And then they're like, "Yeah, you want a sponsorship? You already did the video, so we're just gonna give you money." I'm like, "Wait a second, you're giving me money after I already did the thing. We didn't have a negotiation or anything." I'm like, "Yo, man, this is ridiculous." Well, I think one of the reasons was they wanted the rights to it, and the rights to use the video in promotional materials. I don't know if they ever wound up doing it, but I just thought that was very respectful because a lot of companies will just they'll just do it and they won't care. So Arknight's devs, I will definitely try to keep my eye on what they're doing in the future, and out of, you know, mutual respect, promote it, because they're going to be respectful towards me. I should be respectful towards them. I don't know. That's just the way I was raised. It's weird. It's weird saying stuff like that in this day and age. People are like, that seems like something that we don't want to do. That seems stupid. Don't do that. But man, only one Nat 5 so far. I shouldn't be expecting more. I was expecting more. Let's see though. Let's see. This is going to be really great for their account either way. Wish we got more, because there's still a lot of 4 stars they're missing too. Wish we got some of the more meta 4 stars. You know, like this would be nice. What else? This would be nice. Oh, cocky. I shouldn't just say this. Draco, Shayna, cocky. Some fusion ones to make the fusions a little bit easier. Really wish we got some more Nat 5s. Tyron would be great. Liesel would be great. Julie would be great. What else? Galleon, that would be a huge one. Water Twins, for sure. For sure. Shimate would be nice as well. Yeah, there's some good ones that I'd like to get. This, what is his name? Praline. Such a solid. I use him all the time. I don't know why I didn't remember his name. I'm trying to remember so much stuff. I'm just trying to shove things in my head. It's very painful. The older you get, the more, take notes. The older you get, the more painful it is to try to learn and remember and all that stuff. Just trying to remember the things that I learned yesterday, regardless of what they are. I'm like, I don't have any capacity for remembering Summoner's War monsters. Because, like, your brain can only store so much. So you gotta, at a certain point, after you've lived for years and years and years and years, you gotta, like, some things need to go away in order for you to make room. Hey, Shimate. In order for you to make room for Shimate. That's why I forgot everyone I've ever met for the first few decades of my life. I don't know who you are. Like, we were best friends for like 10 years. I don't know. We used to ride our bikes all the time. Oh, I didn't know I could ride a bike. I forgot that part too. Yeah. Don't ever be friends with me. I'm a terrible friend. At least I'm being honest. I have good intentions. I'm very absent. I'm a very absent friend. Like, you try to talk to me. I'm like, I'll start the conversation. I will try to be there. I will start the conversation. Then I'll get busy with something else, and you won't hear from me for like 2 weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and then you'll randomly get a message back like, oh, I forgot to respond to you. Like, yep. That's how it works. With everyone that I communicate with. And randomly months later, people get messages. Like, yeah, about this conversation we were having, and I randomly just disappeared. Let's continue that. Hope you're still excited for the 4th of July barbecue that we were talking about months ago. That already happened. Hey, Praline, there we go. Very nice. Really would love some more Nat 5s though, because we only got one, and that's no fun. I mean, it's kind of fun because it's still a Nat 5, but still. We have a Transcendence anyway. I'm always bummed when we get below average summons, and then it's like, hey, let's put this on YouTube. We're going to put this on YouTube. We're going for below average summons on YouTube. Okay. A lot of these units are like, some of them are good, some of them are not good, but I'm just so used to using the old stuff. I'm like, hey, here we go. I'm so used to using the old stuff that I don't really pay too much attention to, like, trying to build and whatever. I'm like, it's not good enough. If it's good enough, that's a different story. If it's an amazing unit, then we're filling up the Pokedex. It's nice. We're still missing a water twin. We're still missing a galleon. We're still missing... what else? Oh, these new 4 stars, man. Miyang, okay. Now he needs skill ups. We have a skill up event, though. It's a silver lining. So close, but so far. Oh, man. And then so new account, fun for like a couple weeks, and then you get to the point where you're like, okay, now comes the grinding of just gotta just play all day, every day. Right. Or get a bot to play for you all day, every day. That's how it really works. 50 10-year special scrolls. Oh, wait. Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. For 10? Yeah. I forgot. There's some things that pop up in the beginning of the game and don't pop up again. So let's see. Let's see if this was... I'm using Better Judgment. Oh, Better Judgment failed. Let's see. All right. Well. He'll have some words with me, I'm sure. And then is the one where it's the money. Then you got to spend the money. We are low, though. We're low on Nat 5. So let's see what kind of LDs we get. Dark Bounty Hunter. All right. Dark Drunken Master. LD 5. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, you had to get this one. So amazing. Some people use them, I guess. I don't know any of them. I try to not be friends with people that use that unit, but, you know, some people use him. I'm just kidding. We haven't built on the LD only account. Okay, Fire BK. That is new. Can we get some more? We're not getting the crazy LD RNG like I was hoping for. Yeah, that's a bummer. Wow, this really could have gotten much better. Dark Mummy, all right. Dark Bearman, LD Lightning, Crazy LD 5. Okay, I'm just kidding. Dark Cobalt Bomber, Light Living Armor, Light Golem, Light High Elemental. That's nice. She's usable. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that are usable. Everything is usable if you want to use it. Dark Harg, Dark Elemental, one more like Darien, okay. Dark Viking, that's nice. It's an easy unit to get from Secret Dungeons, though. 2 more. Can we get a Light Drunken Master? Can we get... No more Lightning. Light Mystic Witch. All right, at least we got that. She doesn't do a ton of damage, though. That's the biggest drawback to her. 10 legendaries, 4 legendary all attributes, and 1 transcendence. Please, can we get at least a second? I don't know if they want us to do... I think they should do the exclusives whenever... Sorry, the engraved summons. Whenever the... Yeah, next week. Next week. Better stuff. Because, like, you really got to think about getting the 4 stars, not the 5 stars. And they're missing so many 4 stars. Like, this would be a good week for them. Let's see. Can we please get one more before we do the Transcendence? Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Fire Dokebula. We didn't build the second one in the Asia server account. I should do that. Gotta make time for it. I'm curious if that could be a fun game. Nothing is... It's Summoner's War in 2024. It's 10-year-old gacha game. Nothing is fun anymore. I'm curious if it would be an interesting team. That's the best we can do. Interesting. Not fun. Fun's not going to happen. Fire Dice Magician. Okay. People keep saying fun. They're like, oh, it's fun. And then you like watch their Twitch channel. Like, you are miserable. You are yelling as much as I am. Every time someone chastises me for like being too toxic, You go on their channels and it's like the same crap. Everyone's toxic. Welcome to Summoner's War. They just don't reflect on themselves. They don't watch themselves back like, I'm kind of toxic. They're like, well, that was deserved. The game deserved because it was BS. It's like, yeah, it was BS. Because that's what it is a lot of times, is BS. Hypno Meow. Okay. 4 legendary attributes. We have another 4 chances for LD5s. Thanks, Brian. Everyone's favorite monster. What is, oh, new Nat 5. We'll take it. Yeah. So, 3 Nat 5 so far. See, we ended in a decent spot. Oh, 4 Nat 5 so far. Okay. Much more decenter. Much more decenter spot, guys. That's proper English. Shut up. It is. In my mind. We should start beating them. Well, we can't. They're not dupes. They're not dupes. All right, let's see. Please Tashar. Or something crazy. Beth would be nice. Okay, Chiwu. Yeah, Chiwu's not bad. I was just hoping for like some AoE. He does AoE. I was just hoping for some AoE damage. You know? This is going to be a nice one. I think that if this was my account... Let me take a... I don't know. I would build him too. Especially considering you can... Well, I would just probably use... At this point, I would use Devilmons. But I think she might be... She might be the one that I would build sooner, I suppose. Maybe. We got him Lucian. That's going to be huge for him. I think I'd build those fire units. I think I'm. They're all fire units, them except for Ritesh. So yeah, not bad though. Not bad. We got a decent amount of stuff. 5 Nat 5s. It was looking sketchy at first, but you know, ended with. And we got a lot of good. Like, look at this. A lot of good arena offense units. A lot of good damage dealers. We got Vertiheals. We got this. We got some twins. We didn't get all the twins. We didn't get everything that I wanted. We're still missing Galleon on here. But anyway, I almost forgot he did want us to actually take a look at some of his teams and his progress. He didn't say teams specifically, but I thought it was interesting that he actually has teams for 20 days in. Giants, Dragons. Does he have Necro? Is this a... Hold on. I am going to be very impressed if he is actually... Yeah. 20 days in. There you go, guys. I want to see the Necro team more than anything. I can't imagine this is going to be a fast clear, but it is a clear. Well, let's see if it's a clear. Let's see how we can't really see how consistent after one run. I'm just surprised he has anything. Let's say that. I'm surprised he has any Necro team after 20 days. No excuses, guys. 20 oh man. Doesn't defense break. Well, what else is new? That's not a 20-day problem. That is a Summoner's War problem. He still has a chance to defense break right here. Yep. Yeah, not well, I don't know if this is gonna be. Is he gonna have enough damage? Let's find out. I'm really curious. I mean, this is a trickier dungeon, but we do also have. He's got the right units for it. He's got really good units for it, but also the magic now. Oh, here we go. Here. Oh, and he's got the defense break too. Very nice. But Magic Knight was buffed, and he's got the right units, so he's got the beauty of Abigail. There we go. Does Abigail do? Oh, she almost did crazy stuff. Almost. Wow. Oh, it was so close too. It was so close. Let's see. Defense break. Okay, 2 more hits. And let's see. They can. Yep, there we go. That'll do it. I as soon as she bomb procs, I was like, yep, that's a win. Not bad. I mean, it could be. It's 20 days though. 20 days in. It's absolutely wild. So, all right, now the video's done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. No excuses. I will see you as always in the next one.